We're back to Phoenix again, but this time it's a little bit different. A police officer in Phoenix made a traffic stop and attempted to bully a driver that he'd had some sort of we'll call it a road rage type exchange. He thought he was going to bully this guy, and he found out that he bit off more than he could chew and just about died on the side of the road.
What is your problem?
Let's talk about it.
You're the one that's going out, yelling at me, doing whatever. I get behind you.
I wasn't yelling at you.
There's a speed limit down Cactus.
I
Do you know what the speed limit is?
When I was trying to
you
get
know what the
behind
speed
you.
limit is?
35, 40
It
miles
is
an
40.
hour.
You were traveling 30. You need to be at 40.
That lady right there was just going so slow, you had to go around her to get to me, dude. You ain't gonna
Yeah, and you
shit.
go around her and then you stop again? What is your problem with
No,
it? You
I did not
obviously want
stop
my
again.
attention.
I did not stop
What do
again.
you need?
I did not stop.
What do you need?
Why are you following me, motherfucker?
I am following you.
Yeah, you f***ing are.
Give me your driver's license.
You.
Give me your driver's license.
You.
Give me your license.
The information contained in this video may be disturbing to some people. Viewer discretion is advised. This incident began when a patrol officer with the Desert Horizon Precinct made a traffic stop on a car in the area of 25th Place and Cactus Road. The officer got out of his marked patrol car and began speaking with the driver, who was already standing outside of his car, and being verbally confrontational. The officer explained the reason for the stop and asked for the man's driver's license. The man escalated his verbal attacks and demanded a supervisor while refusing to obey the officer's request. The officer then requested for additional units as the man became increasingly aggressive and belligerent. The man's aggressive demeanor and physical posturing towards the officer continued for several minutes, until the man struck at the officer's head and a fight broke out. The investigation revealed that the man grabbed at the officer's holstered weapon, resulting in the officer-involved shooting. The officer's body-worn camera was knocked off during the fight and does not capture the officer-involved shooting. Alright, so just before we get started with the actual interaction, I want to make this very clear. I am not and would never condone fighting a police officer on the side of the road. I don't think that's the answer. I do think it's a foreseeable consequence of police officers conducting themselves like bullies, especially in Phoenix, where they, despite the fact that the DOJ has given up on their investigation, have a very clear pattern and practice of acting like thugs with badges and guns. I think it's a foreseeable consequence, but that said, I still want to make it clear. I don't think this is right. I don't think it's okay. I just think that at some point you have to recognize that the public is going to get tired of this stuff and you're going to start losing officers. Okay, it should be very clear from the beginning of this interaction that, one, it doesn't match what the public information officer said happened. That's the first thing. The officer got out of his marked patrol car and began speaking with the driver, who was already standing outside of his car, and being verbally confrontational. The officer explained the reason for the stop and asked for the man's driver's license.
What did you pull me over for? What is
For
the
driving
reason?
under the
No,
speed
you
limit.
f***ing did.
Yes, I did.
No, you f***ing did.
Yes,
No,
I
you f***ing
I
did.
already told you.
Motherfucker, this is
told you.
illegal.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No,
You
it
ain't
is
giving
not.
you
Give me
shit.
your driver's
Get
license.
your f***ing superior here right now.
For what?
Get your f***ing superior here, you f***ing funk.
Give me your driver's license.
Back the f*** up.
Give me
Get
your
your
driver's
superior. You get your superior. You get your superior.
For what?
Because you're f***ing pulling me over.
Nope.
Doing me for no reason.
Nope.
Go get a superior. You're a
He's
punk
on
ass
his-
bitch.
he's on
Tracked
his
me
way.
down.
Sir, there's no need to yell. I need your
Sat
driver's
back
license. He's on
there.
his way.
Did you not just sit back
He's
there?
on his way.
Did you not
Sir.
just f***ing sit back there?
Sir,
I don't give a f*** what Ashley
I
has
was
you
doing a
doing.
record check on your plate.
You
So
mother
relax.
f***ing asshole.
I need to see your driver's
Your
problem, please.
What is your problem? You're following me.
You're the one that's going out, yelling at me, doing whatever.
I wasn't
I get
yelling
behind
at you. I wasn't
There's
yelling
a
at
speed
you.
limit down Cactus.
I
Do you know
wasn't
what the
going
speed limit
past
is?
it when I was trying to
Do you
get
know what the
behind
speed
you.
limit is?
35, 40
It
miles
is
an
40.
hour.
You were traveling 30. You need to be at 40.
That lady right there was just going so slow, you had to go around her to get to me, dude. You ain't gonna
Yeah,
fuck
and you
shit.
go around her and then you stop again? What is your problem with it?
No,
You
I did not
obviously want
stop
my
again.
attention.
I did not
See,
stop
the way
again.
I always knew this, they frame it in a persuasive way to make you think that it happened a certain way. So they have a iteration of the story in your mind that they've put there before they ever show you the video. So he does a traffic stop, according to the public information officer. He does a traffic stop. He approaches the man who's already standing outside his car and explains the reason for the stop. And then the guy escalates, right? That's what the public information officer says. What actually happens here? The first thing the officer says to him is not, "Good afternoon, sir. I'm Officer so-and-so. The reason I stopped you is because you were traveling below the posted speed limit." He says, "What is your problem with me?" That's the first thing the police officer says. Now, does that sound like what this public information officer said happened. It doesn't sound that way to me. You're the one yelling at me, okay? So we got somebody throwing their hands up. The police officer is thinking that he's going to lecture him and bully him on the side of the road because they had a hand-waving, dick-measuring contest in the middle of traffic. And this police officer thinks he's going to get out and chew this guy's ass, and it doesn't go the way he thinks it's going to go. Let's continue.
Get your motherfucking superior. I know.
He's on his way.
Law.
You want him to magically pop up? He is on his way.
You
I
fuck-
called
I will
for
get the
him.
fucking
He's on
license
his
when
way.
he
I need your
gets
driver's
here.
license.
You
Do you have any weapons in the car?
fucking not. Oh! Get the fuck away from me. You're fucking illegal as fuck right now, kid, and you know
How?
you are.
How is this illegal?
Tracking me down, stalking me, you little
I
turd.
saw your driving behavior.
Your dick's all
and I-
tiny and shit, and everybody knows it.
Just the unhappy traffic stop.
What the f? You
He's
just
on his
passed a
way.
lady going fucking 0 miles an
Sir, are you
hour.
gonna provide your driver's license?
You bitch. Get your superior.
Okay. You need to identify yourself with a driver's
My
license.
name is fucking Sam fucking Perone.
What is your birthday?
E.
What is your birthday?
What's your birthday?
You don't need my birthday. What is
You don't
I
need
need to
know my
identify
shit.
you.
What did you pull me over for?
I
Why did
already
you stop?
told you.
Why did you stop, you little punk ass bitch? Why did you stop?
Because
Park
I saw
there.
you stop,
Park
you
there.
exited, and you
Then
threw
why
your
didn't you
hands up
stop
at me.
then?
I was
Why
waiting
didn't
for you
you
to
fucking
fly
stop
so I could
then?
conduct the traffic stop.
You're fucking scared, you little bitch. That's why.
Sir, I need your driver's license.
Your
please.
mother. Go get your goddamn superior.
He's on his. I
Your
already
mother,
explained this to
bitch.
you.
Get out of my
Can I have
face.
your driver's license?
Your mother, bitch. Get
You have
out of my
insurance,
face.
registration, and your.
You
please.
shut up. There it is. There's my fucking no.
That's it.
You ain't
I don't
handing
know
you
who you-
shit. You ain't handing you shit.
So he says you need to be going 40, but, and there is, I've looked it up, it's completely discretionary and subjective. Best I can tell, there is a too slow hindering traffic ordinance, right? But it's hard to make the argument for the officer here that he's hindering traffic if he has to go by a lady who stopped in traffic, who's actually hindering traffic, in order to pull this guy over. And again, let's use their buzzword. If you think about the totality of the circumstances, what do we have? We have two guys who have given each other some hand gestures back and forth in traffic. And then we have the officer trying to attach his bogus traffic stop to this going too slow for traffic conditions or driving under the speed limit or whatever it is. But this is a perfect example of a police officer pulling somebody over out of ego because he didn't like the hand gestures. It's no different than being cussed or having the bird flipped or whatever, and then trying to find some justification to fit the thing that you've already done. I would bet every amount of money that I have available to me in this moment that this was all about the cop not liking what this guy had to say to him or hand gestures waved at him during traffic, and that's how we got here. But we don't have what the public information officer described here, and it's going to get way, way, way worse. First of all, it has now dawned on this idiot police officer that he has bitten off more than he can chew, and he's messing with somebody who is an actual bully, and he's not as tough as he was when he started this traffic stop. You notice a de-escalation in his tone. You notice him backing away from the tone that he had because he realizes that this guy can probably hurt him. Notice also that this guy is walking freely back and forth. He hasn't been ordered back into the car. He hasn't been ordered to keep your hands out of your pockets. Nothing. No officer safety in play whatsoever. This police officer is currently shitting his pants because he does not know what he's going to do with this
Sir,
guy.
do you have insurance?
I ain't handing you shit.
Do you have insurance?
Back the f up.
I am not backing up.
Back the f up off me.
Do you have insurance?
Yeah.
Can I see it, please?
No, not until you f get a superior.
He's on his way.
You ain't doing shit. I want a lawyer
If you
for
want
to
to
say
speed
another
this
thing
up,
to you.
I need to see your insurance.
Shut your f***ing pig mouth.
I need to see
All
your
right,
insurance,
bitch, get
please.
back.
I'm not getting back. I need to see your insurance, please. Are you failing to provide your insurance?
You're failing to f***ing follow the law, sir. This is illegal.
I
What you're
already explained
This
to
is
you.
f***ing illegal. What you're f***ing doing? You back the f***
I'm not
up.
backing
You
up.
back the f***
Back
up. I ain't
up.
backing the f***
Back
up.
up.
I ain't backing the f***
Back
up.
up.
You back the f*** up. Grab
Dude,
that shit,
back-
motherfucker.
I am not grabbing it. There's
Yeah,
no
you
need for me
little
to grab the
f***ing
gun.
punk.
Back
Little
up.
f***ing punk.
Sir.
You!
Back up.
Get off of
Do
me.
not-
Get your f***ing hands off
I
me.
need to know you in here.
No, you're not gonna f***ing arrest me.
Sir, back up. Back up.
You back the f***
Back
up.
up.
You back
Dude,
the f*** up.
up.
Get your f***ing hand
Stop.
off me.
You cannot touch me. Stop.
You should not
Back
touch
up.
me!
I told you to back up. Dude, please.
Again?
Please stop.
Again?
Please stop walking up on me.
I'm in my goddamn car.
The guys are reaching into the car. Do you have any weapons in the car? He's not going to answer you, dude. He's reaching in the car, doing whatever he wants. The cop does not even try to control his movements. So contrast this. Now, I want to be clear about something. If officer safety was actually a consideration for the modern cop, he would have had a taser drawn the second this guy bowed up on him, the second he starts pumping his hands and his veins start popping out. The officer, from a use of force perspective, from a threat level perspective, if officer safety was actually a concern, would already have a taser out, okay? This is a pissing battle that he is losing, and he knows he's losing it, and he is backing down. This guy's doing stuff that you should never, if officer safety is paramount, allow people to do. You should never allow, as a police officer, people to reach all willy-nilly back into their car if officer safety is the genuine concern. If you contrast this to a situation where the officer has somebody that's a female, or that's an old person, or that's a person who's small in stature, it's a completely different dynamic. They're bossing him around. I'm going to taser you. I'm going to do all this. Anytime you have somebody that's even moderately compliant, but just giving a little bit of pushback, the officer goes raw, way above where he needs to be in order to control. This guy is a problem, and this policeman does not know how to handle him. Another thing that sort of lends itself to the idea that he did not make a good traffic stop is because he's not like telling people in a panic to come. Step it up, step it up, step it up. That doesn't happen till a couple of seconds later, and you're going to see why. But he actually doesn't want a lot of attention. And this is my opinion, I'm speculating. He doesn't want a lot of attention drawn to this traffic stop because he knows he's wrong. He knows he shouldn't have pulled this guy over in the first place. That's my take. That's what I genuinely believe. I genuinely believe this was a bogus traffic stop that went south, and he realized that it was the wrong guy. And he even says, he said now on multiple occasions, "You threw your hands up at me. What is your problem with me? I don't have a problem with you. You're supposed to be doing this speak." Like, all of it is more geared towards you did these things in traffic that I didn't like, and I thought I could bully you, and it didn't work, as opposed to this is a specific traffic infraction that you made, and that's the reason that I'm stopping you.
Sir, do you have insurance?
I ain't handing you shit.
Do you have insurance?
Back the f up.
I am not backing up.
Back the f up off me.
Do you have insurance?
Yeah.
Can I see it, please?
No, not until you f get a superior.
He's on his way.
You ain't doing shit. I want a lawyer
If you
for
want
to
to
say another
speed
f***ing
this
thing
up,
to you.
I need to see your insurance.
Shut your f***ing pig mouth.
I need to see
All right,
your insurance,
bitch, get
please.
back.
I'm not getting back. I need to see your insurance, please. Are you failing to provide your insurance?
You're failing to f***ing follow the law, sir. This is illegal.
I
What
already
you're...
explained it
This
to
is
you.
f***ing illegal what you're f***ing doing. You back the f***
I'm not
up.
backing
You
up.
back the f***
Back
up. I ain't
up.
backing the f***
Back
up.
up.
I ain't backing the f***
Back
up.
up.
You back the f*** up. Grab that shit,
Back.
motherfucker.
I am not grabbing it. There's
Yeah,
no
you
need for me
little
to grab the
f***ing
gun.
punk.
Back
Little
up.
f***ing punk.
Sir.
You!
Back up.
Get off of me.
Not-
Get your f***ing hands off
I
me.
need to know you in here.
No, you're not gonna f***ing arrest me.
Sir, back up. Back up.
You back the f*** up.
Back up.
You back the f*** up.
up.
Get your f***ing hand
Stop.
off me.
You cannot touch me.
You
Stop.
should not f***ing
Back
touch
up.
me.
I told you to back up. Dude, please.
Again?
Please stop.
Again?
Please stop walking up on me.
I'm in my goddamn
Back up.
car.
So he's continuing to get closer to this guy. He's not getting any distance between him. He should have, if he really screwed this up from an officer safety perspective, he should have had a taser pointed at this guy. As soon as it became obvious that this guy was capable of being a physical threat, he should have been prepared. This guy's saying back up. What do you gain by not backing up? You've let the guy walk all over the traffic stop. You've let him lean into the car. You've let him basically do whatever he wants, say whatever he wants to you. You haven't drawn any of your weapons that you could potentially use for different intervals of force. It's nothing but ego that tells you that you can't back up. You need distance from this person. But this officer keeps closing the distance and then demands that the guy back up. And then he puts his hands on him, and that's why he's getting ready to get punched in the mouth.
Back up.
Nice. Alright, come on, bitch.
Step it up, we're fighting.
Come on. Come on. Come on, bitch.
Step it up, we're fighting.
Come on. Come on, bitch.
Step it up, we're fighting.
Come on. Yeah, come on.
Back
Come on.
up.
Okay, so you can tell by this guy's fighting stance that he has, some pretty substantial training in MMA and boxing. Maybe not MMA, but certainly kickboxing and boxing. But I think MMA too, because it goes in for clinch. His technique is similar to a person who's done substantial training in fighting. And the cop's technique is to fall against the car and get his ass kicked. Still no tase. This guy's advancing and backing up and advancing and backing up. No attempt to go to the taser whatsoever.
Back up.
None whatsoever. This is so stupid. This dude is
Step it up,
so
we're fighting.
scary to him that he has backed all the way out of his original bully posture. The witness filmed the interaction from across the street. In that video, you can see a passerby run to help the officer by trying to pull the man off of him. You can also hear the gunshot on the cell phone video, followed by additional unidentified sounds. Investigators have confirmed that only one shot was fired from the officer's gun. Here is that cell phone video. This is the second video I've seen this week of citizens trying to get involved. Dude, if you can't fucking fight, don't jump into a confrontation with a police officer on the side of the road. All you're gonna do is add another body to the mix.
Lo disparó.
If your answer is to come up and grab a guy who is handling a freaking police officer like he's a wet rag and wrap your arms around him, you're just asking to get your ass kicked. Don't be jumping in when you don't have a damn clue what to do. All you're gonna do is make it worse. Responding officers provided medical aid and applied a tourniquet to the man's leg. Phoenix Fire also responded and took the man to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. He was released from the hospital the following day and booked into Maricopa County Jail. The involved officer sustained multiple injuries as a result of the attack, and he was treated and released from the hospital. Well, a gunshot happens, right? And something flops out, and I couldn't tell. It looked to me like it was the pistol because it looked to me like it was black. So I couldn't tell whether it was the taser or the pistol, and he ultimately does end up having, I think, a negligent discharge. I think what happened is either this guy disarmed this police officer, and the officer was able to get back control of the pistol, and a round was discharged in the process and struck the guy on the leg. It did not look to me like this police officer ever intentionally drew his gun or his taser. It looks to me like this guy is reaching for the gun and gets it off of him. Now, the footage is so far away it's hard to tell. But the point I'm trying to make is, if there ever was a time that it would be appropriate to use a taser on somebody, it's in a situation like that, where you think they're more physically than you can handle, and you don't have authorization to go to deadly force, and you have to work your way up the use of force continuum. I would have gone to a taser here, but whatever. I genuinely believe the police officer is 80% responsible for the way this thing turned out, because he had no clue what to do with this guy, and he stopped him for the wrong reason, and he took the wrong approach. It just goes to show you, man, people are sick and tired of it. They're not going to be bullied. If you're going to pull somebody over and expect to bully them, you better be a bully. You better be able to handle whatever they give you back. And this policeman was completely outclassed. He didn't know how to fight. He didn't have an answer for being clinched. He continually closed the distance and then started putting his hands on somebody that he knew for sure that he couldn't physically handle.
Lo disparó.
Tonight, our focus is on the victims, their families, and the truth when it's ready to be confirmed.
The story is still unfolding. We will bring updates as law enforcement releases verified information.
Until then, we keep the ledger open.
The ledger leak.